want to see that happen, you know?
No,
I mean, even
obviously not. No.
Yeah, even though everything's pointing in that direction, it's kind of, you know, you're kind of caught in a bad spot when you've been preaching doom and gloom for so long, and it's coming about, and well,
I think it's starting to turn. I think the economy is starting to turn back and recover.
How so?
Well, automakers can barely keep up with demand now.
Really?
Yeah, they're hiring on new people. They're at 98% of capacity. They said they're working, 24-hour shifts and hiring on new people to keep up with the demand for new cars.
But right, I mean, but it's kind of like, you have the oil refineries that are working at 98% efficiency.
Right.
But that's because they closed down 60% of their refineries.
Right, but
in order to choke off the
right.
It's an illusion. But
with the automakers, where they had cut it all back, and they still weren't, and they were still not selling enough cars. But now it's turning around, and people are buying more and more cars. Profits are coming up. I mean, profits are crazy high. They're going to be able to pay back that money that they got bailed out with fairly shortly, based on all the cars they're selling.
All right.
So I just see it as a good sign. It's a hell of a lot better sign than if they were not hiring and not making, selling everything they were building.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of cars, you see that those commercials where they interview the people who they kind of surprise
the fake press conference. Yeah.
Yeah, the fake press conference.
I hate those commercials.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid commercials. But they asked us. I was watching it in the break room, and the lady says, "Was it for the Ford Focus? Is that or is it something else?"
Yeah, that's probably the Focus.
And they said, it drives like I'm driving a computer. And I thought, what? It drives like a computer? If it drove like my computer, all it would have is porn on it. I mean, I told you I have I think my computer. Yeah, I think my computer's broken because every time I click on something, all it does is pornography comes up.
A lot of pop-ups, huh?
Well, yeah. Hey, did I tell you my new favorite website?
What?
Yeah. Oh, dude, you slipped that one by me.
Yeah.
That's good.
I didn't have that the drum thing queued up there. I would have.
Oh man, that's funny. That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Hey, so we gonna go to war with Iran or what?
I don't think so.
I hope not, man. Gas prices are too high.
I don't think so. They're talking about Syria now. I was like, just mind their own business.
Right. Well,
if they want to beat each other and kill each other, that's their business.
Well, here's the thing.
We can't fix everybody.
Right. I mean, I think we've lost our moral authority. Where
yeah, it's
well, we're still questioning.
If we don't take the high road all the time, it's hard to look like the good guy when you're not always doing good things.
Well, right. When you're dropping bombs on, using drones to drop bombs on people, and you have so much collateral damage, Yeah. I mean, okay, so what's the difference,
But the whole thing with Iraq, going into Iraq, and the weapons of mass destruction, and there were no weapons of mass destruction, that whole thing was, that kind of gave it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth for it.
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing about that. No, I don't quite understand. No, the weapons of mass destruction thing, I'm still kind of puzzling over, because didn't we sell him the weapons of mass destruction? Didn't we sell him, the gas and the bad stuff and the weapons?
Well, we sold him a lot of stuff. I don't know about any weapons of mass destruction. I mean, I don't know, but they based it all on these aluminum tubes and everything.
Tubes.
Aluminum tubes. It was just ridiculous. Like, God, I mean, you cannot blow up a country because it has aluminum tubes. It just makes no sense.
Oh, you need more than that. I better check my kitchen. Make sure.
I mean, I can see where they're going with that, but you need more evidence than just aluminum tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some nuclear material. You need something.
Yeah, you
need a factory. Aluminum tubes is not it. Gosh.
Yeah, I know.
It's just not the basis, and I think that was more of they wanted to go in and they were just trying to find an excuse. Let's get aluminum tubes. Let's use that. Okay.
I hate aluminum tubes. Just get them.
He hates oil cans. Why does he hate the oil cans?
Yeah, that's totally insane.
And Syria, I don't know. they're killing each other and they're doing mass executions and everything, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, you hate it. Well, here's the new thing.
Why do you guys do that? We're just gonna come in and kill more people.
Right. I'm first of all, North Korea. I would hesitantly support a war with North Korea because that's just crazy stuff, and I think it would be easy to.
Well, now they just said North Korea just came around and said they were going to let
inspectors come in.
Inspectors come in, yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe Kim Jong Il Jr. is not as crazy and nutty as his father.
If he's alive, remember? I floated that story. I broke that story on
he's dead?
Lenny and John Show that he may be dead.
I don't think so. But maybe he's not as nutty as everybody.
Have you seen him?
No, but maybe I did. I don't know.
All right, well, shut your mouth.
What's he look like? I don't know.
He looks like a little fat Asian guy.
Yeah.
Little fat Korean guy.
Maybe I saw him. Maybe I didn't.
You picked on him. You probably picked on him.
I don't know.
Probably made fun of him.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't think Korea is... I don't know. There's so many things going on now with Iran and Syria, and North Korea. We're worried about China.
Right. Here's the problem with the whole like you said, dude. We're too stretched out.
We're spreading too thin. Yeah.
When China decides to take back Hong Kong,
mm-hmm.
and why
would they take back Hong Kong?
Because they claim they own it.
Yeah, but they don't need it.
Right. But the thing is they're freaking dictators. What do you think? Why would they do anything?
Why?
But here's
I don't know. It's almost like England taking the Falklands. It's like,
no, not at all. You're totally wrong because number one.
No, I think it is. They did it. England didn't need the Falklands. It was all principle.
Okay, that's to a certain extent. Okay, I can agree with you on that. But Hong Kong is a center of industry and manufacturing and technology.
Yeah, but China has got all that stuff now and it's growing and it's going to pass Hong Kong.
Okay, that's potentially true.
I mean, why would they want that little piece of land when they can do so much more with everything they've got now?
Because there's wiseacres on there thumbing their nose at the Chinese government.
Yeah, the Chinese...
why did the Chinese take Nepal?
I don't know. These people are nuts. I don't know why they do things.
Right. Why would they do anything? Who freaking knows, right?
But I think Hong Kong, nobody cares about Nepal. There's a bunch of monks there. Nobody...
You think the Dalai Lama cares about Nepal?
Yeah, he probably does, but he doesn't have an army. But
you'd think they're freaking
Hong Kong,
ninjas. You think the
ninjas? Iran has ninjas too now, so...
yeah, that's sexy, that hot...
Crazy.
Female ninjas.
Crazy. Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I just wish everybody would knock it off.
Yeah, dude.
Mind your own business and just do what you got to do.
Yeah, dude. And keep gas prices low.
Yeah. Oh, and then this. Oh, who is it? That idiot Gingrich with this $2.50 gas thing.
Oh yeah, but you know what Ron Paul says? He said, "I'll give you gas for 10 cents."
10 cents. But
it's a 10-cent silver piece. 10 silver dime. Silver dime will buy you a gallon of gas.
What does that mean?
Silver.
No, I get that. I mean, what's his point? Where's he going?
His point. Okay, the point is sound money backed by gold and silver.
And silver.
Yeah.
How's that going to drop the price of gas?
No, it wouldn't drop the price of gas, but the price of the
value of the silver and the dime.
Yes.
But nobody has silver dimes, so how's that going to help anybody?
That's what it always used to be.
Well, I know, but we don't have it. We don't have it anymore, though.
Well, I know. That's because we got off the gold standard. That's because we're morons. That's why we're owed to the Federal Reserve, and that's why Ron Paul's ideas are evergreen, are good because it's common sense. It's good stuff. If we would adhere to the original policies of the
we need to get away from the gas. We don't need to lower gas prices. We need to get off of gas.
Oh, now that I'm totally with you too.
We need to get on solar and nuclear and I don't know what's some other ones. Wind.
Yeah, wind. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like you should tell Ed Begley Jr. next time you talk to him that his stupid electric car is actually a coal power car.
Oh, because of the electric. Yeah. No, he knows that. He knows that.
Does he know it?
He knows that.
All right.
Well, no, if he charges his house, I think he's off the grid. I think he's all solar.
So that's cool.
Yeah, no, Ed's, Ed is nuts. He's crazy.
He's nuts. Yeah.
He's crazy green.
Yeah. He probably shows his own socks. What a pain in the ass that would be.
Oh no, I'm sure he buys clothes. He looks.
Hey, you watch? Hey, speaking of living off the grid, you seen the new Doomsday Preppers? You watching that?
I haven't watched the last few episodes. I just finished up The Colony season 1.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I was hoping. You saw him escape into the
escaping the Ford truck down the Los Angeles River. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy I told you. He said I was staying behind.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing? It's a show. We're all going to an after party, and you're running back to rebuild Los Angeles. There's nothing wrong with Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is still Los Angeles. Yeah. It's a piece of crap.
This guy's going back. Where was he going? Back to that warehouse? That's owned by Discovery Channel. You can't go back there and live.
I know.
God, they probably don't even know. They probably leased it. Whoever owns it's going to want it back, and you're going to get
out. Yeah. Actually, I told you. I found it on
the map.
Maps. Yeah. Dude, oh yeah.
It just didn't make any sense.
It did make any sense. That's like the only thing.
That guy had kind of lost it. That's the guy that was in prison.
Yeah,
he seemed like he'd been losing it the whole time.
I'm sure he'll probably be back in prison soon. He was the handyman too, right?
Yeah, he was. Well, I guess. Well, there was 2 handymen. There's Mike, who's like the older guy, and then him. I guess they're both. He might have been a carpenter or something.
The professor and Marianne.
And the millionaire and his wife. They did some crazy stuff.
Dude, I did like the. Like I said, I like that engine that they used. They made
the wood fume engine.
The wood fume engine, yeah, dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude, I thought that was pretty brilliant.
Now, they didn't really show this, and I was kind of wondering how this was going to work. And their truck, how did they control the throttle? Because the fumes went directly into the carburetor.
Yeah, I know.
So how did they control the gas?
I don't know.
They didn't. They kind of just everything else. They kind of explained exactly how they did it and how they controlled the throttle and everything. That one they just kind of glazed over. And they didn't even talk about how they control the gas.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just going full speed all the time.
It just happened.
Yeah.
It's just
Then the Ranchero. I mean, what was the point of the Ranchero? They drove it like a half mile, and then he takes off and goes back to living off the grid in his warehouse. So, yeah, it was just nuts.
Dude, there was some silliness on there.
Oh yeah, that was. And he thought everybody else was not going to make it, and he was going to be the one there to survive. He didn't even do anything. That professor guy made everything. The only thing that guy made was the shower. That was the only thing he came up with was the shower.
The shower.
The shower.
Funny.
And he got mad. Remember, he lifted the water heater all the way up on the roof by himself.
Oh yeah. Oh, he wanted to see those girls taking a shower. That's what he wanted to do.
Oh, that guy was.
I've been like, yeah, hey baby.
He's the one that he pushed that. He pushed the one inside because the girl had stolen the bread or whatever. Remember, out of their outside oven?
Yeah.
They were all outside, and he's like throwing it back. Get back in! We're closing doors.
Yeah, whatever. Retarded. It's time for a break.
Yeah, that guy was over the edge. Over the edge.
It's time for a break.
Time for a break for us?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this has been a long one, hasn't it?
Oh, dude, yeah. So, yeah, everybody needs to watch The Colony so they can get clued in on what we're talking about. Everybody needs to watch a 4-year-old TV show so you can know what we're talking about.
Well, it just recently came on Netflix. That's why it's...
Oh, it's enjoying a resurgence?
Well, I don't know. That's why I finally watched it. Because I'd been looking for it for a while, and it hadn't been on.
Oh, because you don't use the torrents anymore.
No, I quit doing that.
I bet you could do it for stuff like that, for TV shows.
Oh yeah, you can do it. But I got, I told you I got that letter.
You got the cease and desist.
Yeah, I got the cease and desist letter.
If I had a dime for every cease and desist letter I've gotten, I'd have a handful of dimes.
Yeah. So I got a little bit worried about it, so I just quit. It wasn't worth it to me. I wasn't getting enough stuff.
Imprisonment.
All right, you ready to roll into a little break here?
Yeah, what you gonna play for us?
Oh. You want answers?
I'll play that again. That's not what I intended on playing, but
I had somebody at work said, I'm gonna order a code red on that fool. Did you order the code red?
That's right.